It's official. There is no more Devin Booker slander slash hate allowed because Devin Booker, we just got to appreciate what he has been doing through these playoffs. He looks like the best player in the 2023 NBA playoffs. And yes, the Suns, they had a lot of backlash, especially after that meltdown they had in Game 7 against the Dallas Mavericks. But the Suns, Devin Booker obviously they have KD, but when we look at Devin Booker and how he's been playing, you can see it in his eyes. He's all about business, He's averaging 36.8 points in his 9 games in the playoffs, which is leading the league. And within that, top 10 of players? Like I said, he's leading the league in scoring. And within that top 10, he is the only player that is shooting it at 61%. Or he's the only player that's shooting it at 60% or more from the field. It was Grant Hill. I forgot what the other broadcaster's name was. But they're saying that he was 32 of his last 40 shots. I think they said in the third quarter. But in Devin Booker's last 2 games against the Denver Nuggets, he's 34 of 43. He is just doing it on all 3 levels. It is so fun to watch him, especially he is so efficient with his dribbles, outplaying one, sometimes to do 3 dribble max. Honestly, Devin Booker he needs 1 dribble max. It's just so pure watching him play out there. And even one of his go-to shots, I don't know if he just puts himself in a tough position, but he does that same leg baseline fade. It looks like a very tough shot. He can maybe make it easier on himself, but to be honest, I don't know what the percentages are in it, but he's making it. It's a shot that I noticed he's been taking a lot. But yeah, a question with the Suns was how are they gonna match with Denver, because Denver obviously high octane offense, but the Phoenix Suns, shoot a lot of middies. They don't shoot enough threes, but they're getting their shots up. With this series, not a lot of defense has been played. There was a low scoring game, but mostly it's been a big offensive series. If we're talking about KD and Devin Booker, those guys. Well, I saw this crazy thing. I saw it's a Booker Muse on Twitter. Booker and Durant have scored 601 points together. The Bucks are at 594. Clippers 578, Timberwolves 527, Cavs 471, Nets 370. Okay, granted those teams lost in the first round, but Booker and KD have been looking like a beautiful dynamic duo. I don't know how much farther or how far this Phoenix Suns team can go with just relying on those two, because back in Game 4, KD had 39 points. Devin Booker had a whopping 47 points on 2 free throws only. Devin Booker does not even need to get to the line. He's just getting to his spots. That's how good he's been doing. Just as I would say I'm a purist of the game. I love the game. I just love seeing guys with bags. Devin Booker, there's no one better than him right now. I know when we talk about, I don't want to get into this little debate, Jason Tatum and Devin Booker, but it just kind of, you got to talk about it because those are the 2 Kobe Bryant disciples right there. They kind of modeled their game after Kobe. And right now, Devin Booker's been playing better than him. Just more efficient, gets to his spots. I would say he has a better shot selection too. Jason Tatum, sometimes he takes some tough step backs, tough shots, but Devin Booker just getting to his spots, getting where he needs to go, taking some tough shots, getting to the mid-range. He's hitting the 3 ball. He's been playmaking it too as well. In this game, Devin Booker had 36 points and he had 12 assists. He's been doing it on all facets on the offensive end. Obviously Chris Paul being out, so campaign has to step up in that starting point guard position, and has to be a team effort in terms of what they're missing out with Chris Paul. But I was interested, especially going into this Game 4, because I was like, is it sustainable for this Phoenix Suns team to keep winning just relying on KD and Devin Booker, especially in a playoff series against Denver? I don't know, but they still both went off. They came out with the dub. Shout out to Landry Shamet having 19 points. Devin Booker kind of cooled off in the 4th quarter, but that's when Landry Shamet went off. He had 14 points, knocking down some big shots, looking like a poor man's Klay Thompson. Shout out to Landry Shamet. But yeah, they're still kind of relying on KD and Devin Booker, and they were able to get up 129 points. Booker and KD combined for 72. In terms of just watching it and seeing 2 probably the purest bucket getters of all time, just kind of doing a your turn, my turn type of thing. It's been fun to watch. I don't know if they can get past the series just doing that alone. Obviously, they're gonna need some guys to step up. I don't expect Landry Shamet to have another 19 piece. Maybe he might, but I shouldn't rely on it. You want to see something better from DeAndre Ayton. He's been inconsistent, hasn't really showed up in this series. Only had 8 points, but he gets some rebounds. But you would like to see him give you at least 15. You're paying him max money. You would like to see DeAndre Ayton do something for you. Cam Payne only had 5 points. Terrence Ross kind of stepped up with 8 points. Jock Landale, honestly, you can make the argument that he's been better than DeAndre Ayton, who is their max player. He just works hard, dives on the floor, tries to get those 50-50 balls, gives you some blocks too as well. But you want to see something else because, yes, as fun as it is to watch KD and Devin Booker just go off, because it has been immaculate, especially as a basketball fan. I'm in awe seeing the shots they're taking, seeing how efficient they are. The efficiency is so beautiful. Yes, they're like gunslingers, so to say, but so efficient. KD 11 for 19, Devin Booker 14 for 18, like I said. On the Nuggets side, though, they're a deep team, and it's hard. This is about just who's scoring the most at this point. Nikola Jokic, 53 points. I watched the game. I was paying attention, but I felt like that was one of the quietest 50-point games I've ever watched, because I did not notice he had 53 until like the end of the game. I was like, wow, this guy has 53, took 30 shots. Obviously, granted, it's a lot of floaters, a lot of easier kind of buckets. It's not like these tough shots that Devin Booker and KD are making. But yeah, Nikola Jokic, 53, 11. And then Jamal Murray. It's kind of been Jamal Murray, Jokic against KD and Devin Booker. But, it's been fun to watch, especially Devin Booker. I've been kind of just harping on him a lot. But, yeah, we'll see what happens in this game 5. We'll see if Jokic, is he going to be suspended? Because by rule, you go into the stands and you have an altercation with a fan. I believe that it is considered a suspension, and that's what he kind of did. Obviously, as a fan, I want to see everybody at full strength. That's what you want to see, and you want to see Jokic out there play against KD and D-Book. So hopefully he's going to be out there in Game 5. This was a big win. It was really looking like Denver is more outmatched, or the Suns are outmatched playing against Denver, because yes, Denver is deeper, but you just don't have an answer for KD and for Devin Booker. It's been fun to watch. So we'll see what happens in this Game 5. Phoenix not deep at all, so they're gonna need some help. But I'm all for seeing KD and Devin Booker go for 70 together again, maybe even 80. That would be ridiculous, but it's been a fun series. And let me know what you guys think about it. That's all I have for you guys in this video. If you guys enjoy, hit that like, subscribe, comment. Who do you guys have in this series? Do you have the Suns? You got Denver? Do you guys think these two teams can be the possible champion? One of these two teams can be the possible champion? Let me know down below. But like I always say in my videos, my first name is Emilio, but my middle name is Lawrence. And I like hoops. If you like hoops too, subscribe to it too. Until next time, peace.